New York did not rise in a single moment. It emerged from waves of arrival, each one reshaping the horizon. Before the skyline, this harbor belonged to the Lenape, who understood its power long before the world did. Trade, not conquest, defined the first rhythm of this land. Then came the Dutch, carrying profit, ambition, and a new language of commerce. From its birth, the city was global and unequal. When the English renamed it New York, they inherited a city already shaped by migration. Centuries later, ships returned, this time carrying desperation. They built the infrastructure that made expansion possible. Others arrived with ideas, revolutionaries seeking new beginnings. Ellis Island became the threshold between past and possibility. A single stamp determined whether a dream could continue. Hope often lived in cramped rooms, above noisy streets. They reached upward, literally reshaping the skyline. In crowded factories, industry met identity. Each arrival sparked fear in those already settled. Then Harlem ignited with rhythm and voice. Music carried migration into cultural revolution. Identity became expression, visible, audible, unstoppable. A new law reopened the gates to the world. Neighborhoods transformed through small businesses and shared ambition. New languages filled the air, adding fresh rhythms to old streets. Street-level glide across crosswalk as train passes overhead. Each generation literally built upon the last. Commerce remained the constant heartbeat. Even tragedy could not fracture the city's layered identity. On rooftops above the noise, generations stand together. Proof that the city's strength is not sameness, but shared horizon. In the subway's metallic rhythm, dozens of languages travel side by side, bound for the same tomorrow inside classrooms. History resets itself, children of every continent rewriting what American will mean next. On crowded sidewalks, commerce becomes culture, and culture becomes community. At dinner tables, memory and ambition share the same plate. Even in decline, the city never empties. It waits. And when renewal comes an accent, it often arrives with food becomes language. Understood without translation, festivals transform streets into living archives of ancestry. Traditions cross oceans, then unfold beneath new skies. Rhythm travels farther than borders ever could. Faith adapts, but devotion remains constant. Light through stained glass carries centuries of survival. In pews and prayers, communities anchor themselves to belonging. Under electric lights, the world gathers in a single square mile. Markets rise and fall. But ambition never sleeps here. Behind every small storefront is a risk taken in hope. Steel and sweat lift the skyline higher. Again and again, debate defines democracy, and democracy shapes the immigrant story. Voices once silenced now demand space in the public square. Late-night study lamps burn with the quiet fire of aspiration. From above, the city looks seamless, but each window holds a different journey. Across the harbor, newcomers still watch the skyline with the same question. What now? Reflections blur past and present. Proof that the city is layered, not replaced. New York's greatest monument is not its skyline. It is its endless ability to welcome, adapt, and begin again.